When Atlanta Mayor Shirley Franklin signed a letter asking for bailout funds, it was a plea for help, not just for this city, but for cities and towns across the U.S., struggling in the face of the global economic crisis.
In addition to impacting families, it is now beginning to impact the bottom line of cities and states.
Franklin spoke to the Associated Press just days after joining with the mayors of Philadelphia and Phoenix in urging Treasury to consider bailing out municipalities. In Atlanta, the impact of the downturn is reaching critical levels. This year, Atlanta made $54 million in cuts, including cutting more than 800 jobs and closing a fire station. Last week, Franklin ordered a 10% pay cut for city workers and a 10% reduction in services.
Our sales tax is low, our building permits are low, our professional fees are low, our hotel motel tax is down. So all of our revenue sources are spiraling downward with no sign that it's going to turn around.
But Emory University finance professor Tom Smith has a warning for any cities counting on federal aid to ease their fiscal woes, as banks, automakers, and mortgage holders, among others, line up for a slice of the bailout. Local governments likely won't be a big concern.
They're going to be way down on the list. Giving money to Atlanta is going to come way down at the bottom of the priorities, I think.
Franklin says that's a mistake and points out cities are especially positioned to make bailout dollars pay off in the form of economic growth.
We believe that $30 million we could spend and start spending in the first 3 months of those awards, putting some 5,000 people back to work, which is really the point.
Putting people back to work, getting back to the business of running a city. It's the kind of bailout local leaders say makes sense. Jason Bronis, The Associated Press, Atlanta.